By the way, incredible routine tonight. Like it was so good. What made it so difficult? Because it was pretty sexy. It was out of your element.
Just, jazz overall is hard to do because a lot of people don't understand like the technique that goes behind it. It can be very challenging. There was also props. I was in heels and like that made it that much harder. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, yeah, and the thing about jazz too is there's so many nuances and details, and obviously like our prop, like we had a lot of mistakes with the prop, and then her in the heels, but like we pulled it off really well. But I think that was the difficult part, and just at the end of the day, like we just totally forgot to have fun with it because it's a jazz piece, and it's important to show our personality to America. So I'm really glad that we were able to like reel it in, but yeah.
Awesome. So, what have you guys learned from each other the time that you guys work together?
I have learned, I mean, obviously I am a hard worker, but like Ezra here is one of the hardest workers I've ever stood by. Every time like a choreographer is like, boom, let's do this, he is at it and he is like full out 100%. I'm like, okay, I better be full out too right now. So yeah, just pushing myself even more because of this guy right here.
I mean, it's crazy because that's the same thing I'd say about her. She has such a maturity when she dances, and she's also like a very hard worker too. Like when we first got Talia, like you're doing all this stuff like right off the bat, I was like, whoa. And like I just feel like we're both at this place where we're just working our butts off, and so we're just constantly pushing each other. It's really good.
So I know your sister left tonight. So I have a twin, and she lives somewhere else. It's like separation anxiety. Do you think you're gonna just like keep it moving for her, or is it gonna be like challenging?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a hard couple days. Just coming to the fact that she's not here. We started this whole journey together, and we were literally like, so you think you can dance? Like it was just me and her, and we made it all the way here. So to see her leave, I honestly like still can't believe it. I just didn't want it to happen, and unfortunately it did. But it's just something I'll have to get over.
Of course, keep going. How about you? How is that difficult to see other contestants?
Honestly, it was hard. Even though like I was safe, like it's still not easy watching people you've grown so close with go home, because you don't want anybody to go home. You really don't, because we're all in this together. So I definitely got a little emotional about it, but I'm very, very proud of those two. They're incredible.
They accomplished so much, both of them.
Stephanie was one of the favorites for sure. Everybody loved the sass, and she's really talented. So as of next week, do you guys how do you mentally prepare for the following week in terms of taking that feedback?
Yeah, we just have to keep growing because the competition is going to get more tough. The number, gets less and less within the top 10. So we're just going to have to keep pushing.
Yeah, I mean, we can't be anything short but amazing every time we go on the floor, and we have to show the judges that we're able to get anything that they throw at us.
Yes.
And that's part of the growth. We should be able to get a really hard number and succeed above their expectations.
So I know you guys are going to have a crazy schedule. What's one thing that you guys do to kind of get a little piece of your normalcy back? Like your life, is it just being on the gram, going out for a good workout?
For me personally, I just like to chill. As soon as rehearsals are done, I jump into bed and I don't move. I just let my mind calm and my body rest, just to okay, I do other things besides dance.
She also FaceTimes Jared quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which,
my boyfriend, yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised you haven't mentioned that because she's always FaceTiming me.
I am. So there's
really
that,
cute.
yeah.
Watch Netflix. I think it's important to, whenever we get home, to distract your mind from the day because it can easily get in your head. I know, that's why it was so nice to have Steph here, because it was just a little piece of home with me. And so every time we're both frustrated or anything, she just come to my room and just talk about it, hug it out, and we just make sure that we're okay.
I see the necklace.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome.
And then I got her a moon.
Thank you guys so much. You're so awesome to talk to. Best of luck next week.
Thank you.
Yeah.